Hi, in this video you'll learn about recursive sorting. In a previous lesson, you learned about two different iterative sorting algorithms. Selection sort, which repeatedly swaps the minimum element to the front of the list, and insertion sort, which repeatedly inserts unsorted elements into the sorted portion of the list. In this lesson, you're going to learn about one more sorting algorithm, merge sort, but instead of constructing it with loops, you're going to use recursion. Merge sort is a divide and conquer algorithm that recursively splits an array into smaller subarrays, sorts them individually, and then merges them back together to form a fully sorted array. Let's take a look at a graphical representation of this process. Merge sort starts at the top with the entire list, then breaks it into two halves. Next, it focuses on one of the halves, breaking it down further. It continues this process, breaking it down until it has individual items. Once one side is broken down, it starts putting it back together in the correct order. Then it returns to the other section and repeats the process, eventually merging the individual pieces back in the correct order. Now that there are two parts sorted, it can merge these back into a single list with the correct order as well. The algorithm continues the same process on the other half of the data, breaking down one branch into individual items, recombining them in the correct order. Notice that the process looks the same even if they are already in the correct order. The second half is recombined. With the two halves sorted, the final step is to merge both of them back into a single list. The final result is a sorted array. Merge sort can also be visualized with a similar animation as before. As it runs through, take notice of how it only works on a portion of the items in the list at one time. You can see how it sorts the first half of the data, segment by segment. After completing the first half, the process is repeated on the second half before finally merging the two lists together. The merge sort is generally more efficient than insertion sort or selection sort, and its performance is independent of the initial state of the array. The downside to the merge sort is that the implementation uses a fairly complex recursive algorithm. The implementation usually involves two methods, one to break down the list and another to reassemble it in the correct order. Let's start with the merge sort method and look at the details. Here's the whole method. It takes in an integer array and its length. The first block of code is the base case. This will terminate a branch of recursion when the current array is a single element, the simplest form of an array. This block is skipped for now since the current array has a length of 4. The first step is to calculate the midpoint index, and then create two default integer arrays to hold the left and right halves of the current array. Next, these for loops fill in each left and right half with the appropriate values. And here comes the first instance of recursion. You call the merge sort method again, now sending in just the left array and its length. The left side has become the new current array. Again, two empty array halves are created and filled in with the left and right values. Now we call the recursive method again, sending in once again just the left side and its length. Since the current array now has a length less than 2, the base case is executed and the method has a void return. This returns you back to the level with an array of 15 and 2 as the current array. The left branch recursion hit the base case and is now done. And so the algorithm moves on to the right side of this current array. Again, its length is 1, so the base case executes, bringing it back to this level. The right side recursion is done, so the algorithm moves on to the final line, calling the merge method with all three arrays, current, left, and right. As you'll see in a moment, the merge method sorts the left and right pieces back into the current array. So when that method is done, the current array is sorted in the appropriate order. And now you're done with this branch. Here's a visual of what the algorithm just did. It broke the 4-element array into two halves, broke the left side into two halves, and then re-merged those two base case halves into a sorted 2-element array. Having done this, the algorithm now returns to the top level, where the 4-element array is the current array. Then it will repeat this same process down the right side. We'll see this happen in the next part of the video.